Hello, welcome back. Last time I ended up rerouting my path to the staff with a few more machine uses in there, and I think I came out better for it. Alright, yes, that's how things are looking goblin-wise. +3 to make goblins cheaper. I need to eventually go in this direction. You just crossed a threshold. Ghost Puffs, 23 more, so you are as ripe as you're going to get. That won't get me anything because I can't touch that. Ooh, golems are looking real nice. 118? I could claim this health when I want to. That, I mean, it would be a profit to go there now. And the amount of improvement I'll get on that is not a whole lot. So claiming this potion if I need health is not the worst of deals. It's not great, though. There's a horn here that I want. Okay, well, there's a key to get it. There's some health to refill the amount I'm spending. And here's a bunch of dudes to fight that won't actually refund me that much. Ooh, but I see something I want. Okay. So how quick could I rush that? First of all, close thresholds? None. Closest is Graveman at... Graveman? I think I noticed that before. Ah. Yeah, so this is... Whoa. This is an immediate thing. Right at this moment, I need this thing. I'm at 103. I think with that 6 defense, I should be able to take a golem now? Not quite. Okay. So I might have to do that in another order. Ah, but if I had opened this already... let's just see... I don't know if I'll be taking those. Certainly not now. Here's a 2,000 I could get for not too much of a cost, actually. I'll probably be taking that shortly. Before I reload... Oh, when have I decided this ripens? Is it now? That's right, I kept going back and forth on that gem. As usual, I think it's likely I'll get to 8 more attack before I take 41 more hits. Sorry, 46 more hits? Maybe. Okay, so I'm very slightly overextended on health. I will need to reload that quick save momentarily just to check, though. Have I left any cheap health here that is now much cheaper because of that +6? I don't think I have. No, all of this is out of reach now. Okay. So I can't quite get away with that. A slight bit more optimization could have gotten it for me. So if I would blow that horn first... Well, that would start to refill my health, but I don't think I would get that far, no. So I think the actual order this needs to happen... Right, the music has a weird delay on changing. Order this needs to happen looks like that. How many hits is this? 1. 1 is fine. Small hit count before getting defense. Totally reasonable. Now, since I took that health, I'm going to say it's better to collect this first before going for the horn. Do I claim this key now and take that horn with it? I don't think that's the correct choice. If I want keys, those are better. And I do want keys. Okay, so how many yellow keys am I going to end up needing? Need a green one unless I want to fight the rattlesnake. I might have to do that. If I took this route, I would use a green and a yellow. If I fought the rattlesnake... I could avoid this fire trap damage and just use a green. But I mean, I would take the rattlesnake damage, which is big. How big? Well, 1884. 12 hits, plus 10 to improve by 157. I really would rather not fight you. I could hand bomb, I guess? That thing is available to me. Collecting it would use a yellow key. No doors are involved in this room, only I actually gain a key from being here. Horn in this room. This creates a real nasty spot to step into that I can't avoid if I don't go the back way. And those aren't going down for a long time, but this puts me really close to a machine, doesn't it? Yes. So to machine first, before I interact with this. Well, anyway, all I'm doing is trying to key route right now. Not sure how I'll interact with these fire traps. If I want to skip the green door, I need to be on this side. Which either means I fight the rattlesnake and go this way for a 0 green keys spent route. Go this way for 1 green key spent and a yellow and go through the fire. Or fight the rattlesnake and spend the green to go straight to the shield. So wooden shields plus 10, bronze shields plus 30, so I'd get 20 more defense, which is quite significant. So I definitely want that about as soon as I can get it. Okay, but this is, all of this that I'm looking at is to help me make decisions about this horn that I'm thinking of taking. And yes, I want the horn. And yes, I want the goblin's keys to get it. Okay. Sure. So you get fought like that. I put this here and claim those. Very nice. And this has nothing for me. Just checking for some reason. I don't know when or if I'll open this door. Not now. This doesn't feel like a good time. I do have 2 yellow keys. That is true, but this seems like a better use of one. Okay, so that's nice. My health is improved. Since I can't dig, you're the one I'm gonna have to fight for this attack. I think it's very likely that I will wait on that attack instead of using a green key here. Yeah, that just makes the most sense to me, so don't touch that right now. Okay, so I am in need of some health. This is some health. Things that would improve this. 23 more attack. Will I need this health before I get that much attack? Definitely. Almost definitely. I think it's vanishingly unlikely that I won't. So I'm just going to take it. Okay. So then, I am going... I have an interest in going this way. Once again, Ghost Puff not going to improve except by defense, unlike that other one where I was misted. So I'm still saying plus 8 attack for that? Right, now hang on, there's a plus 6 right here. Well, I don't have to take this health now. Okay, if I went there, what would my situation look like afterwards? Assuming I did things... I opened that door? I opened this door? Yes, because this is really annoying to go through. I think that makes sense. And if I don't open that door, I take 1,000, I turn those off, I take a bunch and I put it 495, that's probably acceptable. I think I'm okay with that. But I'm not entirely sure, so I make that save. Okay. Green key for 360, that's a very good deal. Yeah, so opening that up was another reason I wanted to go across here. And yeah, this would never improve. This would some, but not that much. That goblin will improve by an amount soon. Probably can get my health elsewhere first. Like, say, here is an option, except you're in the way. This is of no interest right now. Okay, there's a plus 3 and a plus 8 that have things I want at them. I would kind of like to fight this first. Yeah, that difference is large enough that I definitely want to do this first. So for this to be ripe, I need to be willing to fight the Ghost Puff. So yeah, this kind of has a high cost. Because I'm not waiting for to get this key until that much later. Just remind me one more time on this level. There's not really much left. There's a yellow key for a brained Wraithwing fight. This room has nothing of interest except monsters I can kill for their grackles. Same in that room. Same in that room, ridiculously enough. Just one monster. That room has nothing. Except this, possibly. I don't think I want that. This room has nothing that I can touch. This one has a hand bomb for a yellow key and one spider. This room has nothing I can touch ever. Okay. So pretty much everything of interest is on this level at this point. Except for the one yellow key for the brained Wraithwing fight. So if I want one yellow key, that's actually not a bad... Alright, how does... how much attack changes it? Too much. So now is a good time for this, actually. Let's do it. Am I immediately in need of a yellow key? I could benefit from one by opening this. I could do that now. I am looking for a little bit more attack. This is currently tempting. If it's tempting now, I probably should have gotten it a second ago, which I could go back and do. Okay, I'm reasonably convinced. Let's do it. So I would do that here-ish. Oops, sure. Oops. After that, I open this, sure. Then I take the horn. So that puts me down to 0 yellow keys, but that is okay at this particular moment. Then I took the shield gem. Actually, first I took this, which is fine, I will still do it. Then I took the shield gem. Not from here, yes from there, but from another angle. So with that extra defense from before, I have slightly more now. And this is at 350. Instead of 360, that's nice. Okay, so that's probably where the green key comes from that I may spend in this situation somehow to get that shield. So that shield is my current target. The most direct route goes straight through that rattlesnake. I gotta deal with this gauntlet first, though. So let's think about that gauntlet. I definitely need one more attack before I touch goblins. Here's a place I could get it. If I went in the back way here for this health, that would get me this power gem a bit cheaper. That's an option. What are others? There's this, but that comes with the yellow key penalty here. I think that's about all. Oh, there is you. I am interested in these prizes, but if I'm getting this to save on goblin hits, then going through goblins to do that doesn't make sense. But I think those are all my options, right? Technically this is open. Okay, so green key is available. Yeah. This one. That's about it, isn't it? Yeah, I think I still have to leave this here. Oh, there's you. Oh, that's not the worst. Okay. 2 hits plus 46. This is... Okay, so 548 for a green key, 350 for a green key. But that 350 is a goblin, so... Okay, got a weird route in mind. No, the route I'm currently on makes... actually less sense. No. I want to go back again to here. So, okay. I am fighting a goblin now. Again at +3, but I need those yellow keys to make things make sense. What I'm angling toward is to pick up this key and use it on these gems as early as I reasonably can. With the plan for my other green key to come from where? From here? Yeah, I'll go down to that much. I mean, yeah. This comes with some health. Yeah, I think I still would prefer to go this route. That is what I think I want. Okay. But that 3 attack for the goblin, where's that coming from? Well, some of it comes from this, and I have to fight another goblin to get it out. So this is just necessary. No avoiding. It's fine. Yellow key for that one Wraithwing fight. Back on the previous level. I think I want to do that. Okay. Horned. Yellow key for that one Wraithwing. After I have that yellow key... Hold on, what am I doing with a yellow key right now? There's also you, who is actually not too bad. But the Wraithwing's cheaper. That yellow key is going in this lock, therefore I don't need it yet. Not for a bit. And I do immediately get a shortcut out of here, so going behind that is no issue. It's through here, that's the bottleneck. Ah, I would prefer that. But I can go around again. Yeah, I can go around again, unless I'm taking these stabs and those hits. Which I might be. Could delay acquisition of that horn. It almost pays for itself. It's very close to paying for itself. I would take this right away. Might consider taking that right away. Anyway, I still need one more attack for goblins, and I had a plan for how to get it once. It was here. So the issue I'm having right now is actually a health shortage. You can help with that, and you don't improve with defense, so now is a fine... or not attack anytime soon either. So now is fine. Okay. Well, I've just done the same things again, haven't I? I do want that shield. And I do want it now. Yes. Okay, it's fine, I guess. Right, the whole thing was I wanted to open... It was this door. I wanted to open that before doing lots of things. But mostly that fight I just did, which wouldn't make a big difference. In fact, that would make a difference if I do this first, but I need to fight a... I need to fight a goblin to get it in the first place. So that hit count is 5. So doing it in this order totally makes sense. Okay. I guess I'm convinced enough? But again, is that green key really going here? Or am I taking it toward the shield? I want to open this. I gotta fight all these boys first. So that +6 attack would help me a lot. Well, sort of. It would help me a bit at least. +6 defense certainly would. Yeah, this is... I'm gonna do it. Maybe. Yes, making lots of saves. I will laugh at myself later for how many saves that I've made. It's fine. Alright. I'm aware of what my health looks like. So I need to do something about that nowish. And did I run out of options? There wasn't any health on this level. Right, there wasn't any health on this level. I ran into this problem before. Except here, but that kind of doesn't count, really. Oh, right, and it didn't save my markings. I think I'm about to reload, so that probably won't stay. When I have 151 health and nothing else. Look how cheap you are. I just can't quite reach you, though. When I have 151 health and nothing else, I don't quite have the means to get a refill. So, that means I can't get away with what I'm trying to do. So first I require something. Man, you get so much cheaper after I do that, though. Is there somebody else I can get this health from? There is. It's here. These improve less, right? 3 hits and 1 hit. Yes, that's 4 instead of 5. And lower cost overall. So I guess what I'm doing is this. If I'm out of health at this point, though... Well, let's try it. I want a clear answer before I just say, oh, it's impossible, let's not. Not you yet, you first. That goblin in a minute. First I need to claim my prize here. Oi! Nope, other way. So now you. And potentially this Wraithwing, you hold some health, and you hold some attack. Plus 15, right? 64 per hit now. This is better. I was taking the north route in theory, so now the brained goblin over here does 840? I mean, since I have a bunch of health at the moment, the numbers are yellow so they don't look so bad. Plus 15, unlikely to happen prior to where I'm going. What about the rattlesnake itself? 17, 16, plus 2 to improve. This room is less bad than it was. Now I think what I actually do... this room has nothing for me pretty much other than monsters to kill. But here's a refill. Okay, I'll take this refill. Use the health I have now to get in here. Okay, so the question is, what do I want to pick up before I start working through that gauntlet? I will need a green key. Oh, right, this green key! I keep forgetting about you. You're the one, not the brained goblin. I need a green and a yellow. Right, yellow comes from brained Wraithwing, green comes from, actually, Solus. And I don't need any more attack because the amount I could get would not help me and there's no more defense to pick up. Okay, I think everything coalesced the way I wanted. There's the Ghost Puff for 400 here, that's almost a profit, but not quite yet. Okay, so amount of attack available, 6. I'm at 3,000 some Greckles, that's nice. Gotta be real good when I get to the next machine. I don't want to go back to the other machine. 8. 10. And nothing I'm going to be fighting on the way improves with 10 attack, right? Actually, Solus does not, Ghost Puff doesn't quite. Goblin does not quite. And things I fight in this room, Graveman does not, Shadow Wraith does not, etc. And this room looks pretty okay as it is. Okay. I think my route is established. Let's do it. Right, but there is this defense that I could sweep up now. Okay, that's right. Except for this guy here. I could wait a lot longer on that. I guess this means I don't fight the Brained Wraithwing. Unless I want to very much delay the acquisition of that key until... What, until I have 600 attack? No. I think this makes sense. Having done that, I don't go back for the Wraithwing's key because I don't need another yellow yet. I take this one, and as long as my health just holds out for the duration of that... When was the moment that I crossed the threshold on... Hold on. 6 plus 6... I don't think I did anything between there and there. This should be fine. I'm wondering if I could have made some things cheaper with this gem if I've fought you a little bit earlier. But I think I did it at the right time. There weren't any other fights in between that I remember. Because I got the yellow key, I got the shield gem, I got the green key, and nothing else happened. Except maybe some health acquisition? Oh, there might have been some health acquisition in there. I didn't go to this spot yet, no. Okay. I think it's fine. I do live through this encounter. And I don't live through this encounter. Hello, kegs. You're unusable, but this one could do... This will destroy that actually soulless. Alright. Sounds like a good plan. I want this potion. So I think I take the health from the Wraithwing here. I don't survive that encounter. I'm just like 4 health points short, I think. 5? Something like that. What I just did not have a reason to have been done yet if I do need health first. So let's start then with the Wraithwing. Not this way, every time. Fight Goblin or avoid Goblin. 4 hits. The number I would have to take is 2. I will avoid Goblin. Do I take this now? I don't think it would help me soon enough before I feel like it's okay to just clean up these goblins as they are. Do I really think that, though? I think I'm going to want that before this boss. Who will take a green key? I guess that comes from the Brained Goblin. But there is a machine in between, and that machine will help me tremendously. 700 attack, 650... You're helped by attack much more than defense, so that might be actually what I'd use the machine for. I'm gonna try taking it, and see if I regret it health-wise. I think that'll make the decision easier than if I avoid it. Like, it'll be more clear if I run out of health than if I could have had 2 more attack at this point. Just because, like, there's a cost to getting back in there, since I was in there for health. I think it made more sense to get everything. Okay, so now I can do these fights. Then I'm able to fight this goblin when I need to. Right, so I get taxed on the way in and the way out. I don't think I want to wait for that to get cheaper. I want this to blow up, that actually soulless. Can't get you, you're inaccessible. I suppose I'll probably take this goblin's damage? Well, let's see how things work out in this room. First you. If I want to ferry this along without that goblin hurting me, the best way would be like this. 1 hit. I think there's a way to do this, right? But it involves... No, I can do it like this. There we go. So for that goblin... I think I have to fight him, right? Because, well, I don't have to. It doesn't mean I take 2 hits if I don't, but that's probably okay. And I'll just take this sword hit. Alright. That seems fine. I have the keys I think I need. Here's some health. The rest of this room is inaccessible, so I'll mark it off. Right, here's what I really need the health for. Hold on, you first. But then... Oh. I'm not getting in here again anytime soon. I want this now, don't I? False. I can return this way as soon as I'm through here. No, no, no. I will wait on that because it won't help me specifically in this room, and I definitely want the shield before I fight the goblin. Okay. Do I want to take this? No. Of course not. Not now, not when I'm about to get a shield. Right? Because that would have saved me... Okay, how many hits do I take in this room? 9. So that would have saved me 18 health, and I save more per hit on this guy who hits me. Doesn't even matter, since I save more per hit than doing it the other way. Okay. Shield for me. Very good. Now go back around to get that attack. Maybe it's not quite time yet. Okay, I would like to unlock a machine. Now, I think the sensible thing to do is fight this goblin, put that keg on your sword. Hello, Horn, you are there. And this is if I want to use the keg on either of these, which I don't. Okay, so there is definitely a mist routing puzzle in here. I need a yellow key to open that machine, and I need a green key to open the boss. I have a yellow key. I will need a green key to open the way to the boss, but the machine has my primary interest right now. Plus 6 attack would not improve anything in this room. Because I can get it here when I'm ready for it, but I think I'm not. Plus 2 defense, though. I should take that now. Yes. If the other plus 2 was ripe, this one definitely is. Assuming I don't die on the... Whoa, that's right! There's this gauntlet to go through. I was wrong. I don't have access to that again. Okay. So the quick save was in that room. Okay. So I do take it now. That's totally fine. Well, what about this defense then? I take that too. Right. I don't know if I have enough health for this anymore. Looks like I do. I will be a little lower than I was. Can I get away with that? 217 is pretty low. My refill is here for more than I can pay, and going in this way, that's also more than I can pay. I think that kills me. Can't quite get the puff. This exists, but I need my yellow key for other things. There is a plus 6 attack in here, by the way. Okay, so I'm just a little short on health. Well, remember that 2 attack I was talking about picking up when I was there with the Wraithwing and stuff? I think that might be where I need to go. Okay, let's just see how things would work out if I did not take this. So the actions I took afterward were fight you, fight you. No known path is available. Take this. Do the dance to get this through here, which involved... No. That goblin hit, this swing, 2 goblin hits here, 1 sword hit here. Open, open, fight. Nothing, yeah, nothing turns those off. Do you improve with 6 attack? No. But you improve with 2 defense. Your sword, is it in the hallway? It is. So I do kind of have to do that first if I want this, which I do. $920, that might let me claim some health from a ghost puff somewhere. $325, I think I'm either just barely short or just barely there. Which way around is it? Where's that ghost puff with the... 336, I'm 12 short. Can I do something else for less than that amount? If I were already there, I could, but those things together, no. 336. This is a horn, that refills my health. Aha! If that refills my health... 160. What was the amount that I had before? Did I have more than 160 when I... Shoot, when was that? I had 217. I had 217, so I'm going to go back and do this again. 217 is enough to take down that goblin. Just remember that his horns are healthy to blow. This way around. Oops. I keep wondering if there's a... Is there a better way I can do this? There sure is. There we go. Alright, so that's an extra little bit saved. I had a feeling there was something wrong with what I was doing there. I found it. So doing things this way around... 279 because I saved that goblin hit, and I can get some health from blowing a horn in here. This is my first action, it's gonna have to be. I wanted it to be anyway. Okay, and now, with that I can bootstrap some health from this ghost puff, or from... let's see, pretty sure the action I want to take is to fight this goblin now. No I'm not. What about Mr. Graveman? How's that boss looking? Plus 14. That's achievable, right? Well, there's a machine involved. If nothing else, I could get it there. Let's try doing things this way. See if I can get away with it. If I want to fight that ghost puff for its health, which I'm going to have to, then I kind of gotta do that now, which I think is fine. There wasn't a shield gem that I still left behind, right? I think I took all of them. The one I was considering leaving was this one, and I took it. That doesn't count, that doesn't exist. No shield here, only attack. I'll probably take this prior to the boss. Should save me about as much, and I'm gonna want it anyway, so that makes sense. Yeah, no other shield gems, just the one that I took. And of course I would do... Oh right, now... Both of us being misted makes that not so bad, but I would take an extra sword stab, which I don't like, so we're gonna do things this way around. Poof. I think that makes sense. I'm imagining things I could have done to, like, block a little bit of this for a better fight in a couple of places. Yeah, blowing this up removes the mist. But why does that order matter? Why does this order matter? But yeah, blowing that up does remove the mist. So I could do things this way around if I wanted. This matters because it gets me to the machine. And I have a yellow key. Yo, check it, so I can machine right now. There we go. Yeah, so I can fight you unmisted. Okay, so that's a better way to do that, Rim. Machine! 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 Okay, right. There's the use log. Here is hallway to boss. I'm kind of close. He hits hard, yes. But I am at machine. I have 6,000 Greckles, which will give me 2 uses. Oh boy. Alright. So next time I'm going to figure out what I want to use those 2 on. Pretty sure I'm in a good place here, but we're going to find out when trying to go forward from here.